showing its naval power, sending a message. This is a drill, but Iran is warning if the West imposes sanctions on its oil industry, it's going to close down the Strait of Hormuz.
Closing the Strait of Hormuz for the armed forces of the Islamic Republic of Iran is very easy. It's a capability that has been built initially into our naval forces' abilities.
This is one of the most economically crucial pieces of water in the world. 15 million barrels of oil pass through the Strait of Hormuz every day. That's roughly 90% of all oil exports from the Gulf region, including the United Arab Emirates, Kuwait and Iraq, as well as all of Qatar's liquefied natural gas. The US and other Western nations are considering sanctions on Iran's oil exports because they believe Iran is trying to build a nuclear weapon. Iran insists its nuclear program is peaceful. One of Iran's 12 vice presidents says sanctions will mean closure.
If they impose sanctions on Iran's oil, not even a drop of oil will be allowed through the Strait of Hormuz. We take no interest in animosity and hostility. Our belief is in friendship and brotherhood, but the West will not end its anti-Iran scheming.
While the US State Department has sought to play down the Iranian threat, the US Navy's Fifth Fleet based in the Gulf area has issued its own warning statement.
The free flow of goods and services through the Strait of Hormuz is vital to regional and global prosperity. Anyone who threatens to disrupt freedom of navigation in an international strait is clearly outside the community of nations. Any disruption will not be tolerated.
Iran's threatened to close the strait in the past, but that would also impact Iranian oil revenues. One analyst says if the country's oil industry is sanctioned, it has less to lose.
I think if Iran finds itself in a situation where it can no longer export oil because of these sanctions, that it may lash back. It's not going to simply sit quiet and watch its entire economy collapse. So I think we are headed for a very dangerous and very volatile situation.
Iranian's foreign ministry said a week ago closing the strait is not part of the plan. Oil prices have actually been falling, meaning the markets see this as a threat for the moment, rather than the start of something more serious. Alan Fisher, Al Jazeera, Washington.